Hi everybody, hope you are having a good day. In this video, I'm going to talk all about the slope of a line. I will tell you the formulas that we use to find the slope. I'm going to talk about the equation of a line, what we need to know about the line and its equation mainly. I'll tell you parallel perpendicular lines, and in the end, I will add graphs. So let's get started. What we need to know about the slope is slope. Another name is rate of change. First, if you have a line, let's take some points on the line. Let's name this A, which has the x1 and y1 coordinates, and this one is B. Let's say it is x2, y2. The formula for the slope is y2 minus y1, y2 minus y1, divided by x2 minus x1. Okay, let's write an example. Imagine that you got line. We have the point K here, which has a coordinate -3, let's say 4, and another P, which is 7 and 6. If you use the formula to find the slope, I'm going to write y2 minus y1. Look, the point is what? You can name this x1, y1, and x2, y2, or like vice versa. You can call this one x1, y1, this one is x2 and y2. Doesn't matter which one you use, you will get the same length. Let's say y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 is equal to 2 divided by 10. So the result is 1/5. Slope of this line is 1/5. Another example, let's say you got another line. Oh, this one decreased, let's say. A is 3 and 7, and B is, let's say, 5 and -3. Let's find the slope. Slope here is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, which is -10 divided by 2, that is -5. -5 is the slope of this line. Look, if the slope is positive, we set this line increase, the value increase. But if the slope is negative, it decreases, like initial value decreases. Okay, let's say you have a line, and on the line you have the points A, B, C, D, E, F, and so on. What if we have many points? We know the coordinates of some points on the line. What 2 points we need to select to find the slope? A and B, B or C, B or D, or maybe D and A. I don't know, maybe C and A. Which 2 points we need to select? Actually, it doesn't matter. Let's say if you get slope here K1, if you get slope K2, if you get slope here K3, if you get K4, K5, and so on, those slopes are actually same. Like K1 is equal to K2, is equal to K3, is equal to K4, and is equal to K5. Imagine that you got a line. Let me use different color. Okay, this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. Oh, let me write B here, C here, and D here. So I have to write the coordinates. Let's say it is 2, 7. B is 5 and 12. C is, let's say, 8 and 17. And D is 11 and 22. I'm going to write. Okay, I'm going to find the slope by using A and C. It is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, which is 10 divided by 6. That is 5/3. This is our slope. What if I use another point? Let's say A and D. Y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. That is 15 divided by 9. Oh, that is 5/3. As you see, we get the same answer. What if I choose B and D? Let's see B and D. Let's write the slope by using that 2 points. It is like 22 minus 12 divided by 11 minus 5. It is 10 divided by 6. Again, it is 5/3. So what I mean, if all the points are on the same line, it doesn't matter what 2 points you select, you will get the same slope. Okay, why we need to note this? So here we have equation. They say in the graph above, what's R in terms of T? What I'm going to do, I have 2 points as I see 2T R5. I have announced like variables here, T and R. It's not possible to find the slope, to find R in terms of T by using only 2 points. Even if we are not given, you see that we have third points here, which is origin. Its coordinates are 0 and 0. What I'm going to do, I'll use the rule that I told you. I'm going to find the slope by using these 2 points, and I'm going to find the slope by using these 2 points, and I will equalize them because all the 3 points belongs to the same line. Doesn't matter what 2 points I select, I have to get the same slope. So first of all, I'm going to find slope k1, then I will find the slope k2, then I will equalize them. K1 is equal to t minus 0 divided by 2 minus 0, which is t/2, and k2 is equal to 5 minus 0 divided by r minus 0, which is 5 divided by r. As I told, k1 is equal to k2 because those points belong to the same line. What I will do, t/2 is equal to 5/r. If you have a cross multiply, tr is equal to 10. They say r in terms of t, r is equal to 10/t. So the answer is D. So let's check another question. They say if point E is on the line that contains A and B, what is the value of H? So what I will do is the same thing. I'm going to find slope by using these 2 points, and I will find slope by using these 2 points. Then I will equalize them because the same line contains those points. So let's find the first one. H minus 1 divided by 5 minus 0 is equal to, let's find slope by using these 2 points. -1 divided by -2 minus 0. So it is like h minus 1 divided by 5 is equal to -2 divided by -2. Actually, this is 1. If you have cross multiply, h minus 1 is equal to 5. H is equal to 6. The question is, what's the value of h? The answer is 6. I want to go on with the equation of a line. What is an equation of a line? Let's see. The standard form is this one. Y is equal to kx plus b. But what's k, what's b here? Here, k and b are just constant number. They are constants. K is slope, as you know, rate of a change. And what is b? B is initial value. Another name of it is y-intercept. Why we need to know the equation of a line? Imagine you are given the equation y is equal to 3x plus 4. We know that slope here is 3. If you are given y is equal to -1/4x minus 99, slope here is -1/4. if you are given the equation y is equal to 9 minus 7x, slope here is minus 7. If you are given that 2x plus 4y is equal to 9, 90, let's write. So this is y. You can't say that slope is 2. That's wrong. You have to write the standard form, and then you will find, you have to write it in a standard form, and then you can show the slope as a coefficient of x. So 4y is equal to minus 2x plus 90, and y is equal to minus 2 over 4x plus 90 over 4. So as you know, slope here is minus 2 over 4, coefficient of x, which is minus 1 over 2, or you can write it minus 0.5. Okay. What's the slope of a line? This. Look, 2 times what is equal to 0? It means x plus 2y is equal to 0. But this is not standard form. We have to find y here. So y is equal to minus 1 over 2x. As you see, slope is minus 1 over 2 here. The point whose coordinates are 4, minus 2 lies on the line whose slope is 3 over 2. The equation of a line is kx plus b. They say slope is 3 over 2. Slope is 3 over 2x plus b. All right. Which of the following are the coordinates of the another points on this line? You might have this kind of question. What we do, first of all, if you are given the point 4 minus 2, this is x, this is y value. Okay, we have to substitute. Y is minus 2 when x is 4. Let's complete this. Minus 3 is equal to 3 over 2 multiplied by 4 plus b. So now it's easy to find b. Minus 2 is equal to, this is 6 plus b. We see that b is minus 8. So equation of a line, we have to substitute b here. Equation of a line is 3 over 2x minus 8. They ask, or which they might ask, you might have this kind of question, which of the following are the coordinates of another points on this line? You will have the cases, let's say A, B, C, D. Let's say the A is 3 and 5. You will substitute. When x is 3, y is 5. Is it right? Of course not. Another case, or let's say 2 and 7. When x is 2, y is 7, not. Let's say another one, when it is 0 and 17. When x is 0, y is 17, not. You have another one, let's say 4 and minus 2. When x is 4, y is minus 2. Does it work? When it is 4, it is minus 2. Like 3 over 2 times 4 is 6, minus 8 is minus 2. It works. So what comes next? Parallel. This is parallel. This is perpendicular sign. So how we know that if two lines are parallel or perpendicular? Let's say you have an equation y1 k1x plus b1. That's our linear equation. y2 is k2x plus b2. Okay, so how we know that if these two lines are parallel or perpendicular? If k1 multiplied by k2 is equal to minus 1. If it works, then we say y1 is perpendicular to y2. That's all. But for the parallel, we say if k1 is equal to k2 and b1 is not equal to b2. Look, you have to check both. If both works, then we say y1 is parallel to y2. Okay, let's have an example. Imagine that, okay, we say y is equal to 3x plus 4, and this is y1, and y2 is equal to 3x minus 999. Look, y1 and slope k1 is equal to k2. Yes, it works. b1 is not equal to b2. It works. Then we say y1 is parallel to y2. Okay, how about this one? y1 is equal to 1 over 2x plus 7, and y2 is equal to minus 2x plus 300. Look, y1 and y2. We check if product is equal to minus 1. The product is equal to minus 1. Yeah, it works. Then we say y1 is perpendicular to y2. So here we have two questions. One of them is related with the parallel, another one is perpendicular lines. They say which of the following is an equation of a line that's parallel to this one. Okay, need to remember, we have to write them all in a standard form. Otherwise, you can't say that if they are parallel or not. Because of this, sometimes students do this. Students choose this one as a slope, but it's false. 1 over 2y minus 2 over 3x is equal to 6. What I need to do, to find y. 1 over 2y is equal to 2 over 3x plus 6. Let's multiply both sides by 2 because we need to find y there. Okay. If you multiply both sides by 2, you will get y is equal to 4 over 3x plus 12. All right. If you're looking for the line which is parallel to this one, we have to say slope must be 4 over 3 and y-intercept cannot be 12. Look, slope is 4 over 3, not. Well, I need to check this one, case B. Let's see. This is y is equal to 4x minus 4 divided by 3. Y is equal to, if you write them separately, 4 over 3x minus 4 over 3. Oh, well, look, slope is 4 over 3. Slope is 4 over 3. Slopes match. Y-intercept is minus 4 over 3. Y-intercept is 12. K1 is equal to K2 works. B1 is not equal to B2 also works. So it means those lines are parallel. Well, second question is about perpendicular. We have to find the slope. Y is equal to minus 2x minus 2. Look, it is 2. Sorry, minus 2. Minus 2 multiplied by what is equal to minus 1. Why? Because we said if they are perpendicular, k1 multiplied by k2 must be minus 1. Or you can write k1 is equal to minus 1 divided by k2. So if one of them is minus 2, another slope must be 1 over 2. I'm looking for the line which has a slope 1 over 2. Let's first start with the case A. 2y is equal to minus x plus 7. Okay, it means y is equal to minus 1 over 2x plus 7 over 2. Look, this is not 1 over 2. This is minus 1 over 2. So I erase the case A. This is not the answer. I'm going to check the case B. Let's see. Minus 4y is equal to minus 8x plus 9. Y is equal to 2. I divide both sides by minus 4. 2x plus minus 9 over 4. Look, slope is 2. It doesn't work as well. I will check another one. Let's see. That's case C. Case C says cross multiply. 3x minus 3 is equal to 6y. So if you find y, we need to divide both sides by 6. 3 divided by 6 is 1 over 2x. Minus 3 divided by 6 is 1 over 2. Oh, look, we were looking for the slope 1 over 2. Yeah, we got slope 1 over 2 here. So C, the equation of this equation is perpendicular to this one. And the last one, I will tell you, imagine this line has a slope k1, k2, and k3. We always say that k1 is greater than k2 is greater than k3. If the line is steeper, it has greater slope, we say. Look, if the equation is something like this, we have slope positive. If the line is parallel to the x-axis, we say this line has 0 slope. If the line decreases, we have negative slope. Okay. So if the line increase, again, we have positive slope. Okay. But this one or this one, which one? Both are positive. Let's say this is K1, this is K2. Which one is greater? As I see, K1 is greater than K2 because we said if the line is steeper, it has greater slope. Compared with this one is steeper. Okay, let's do one more question. What they say family kept a log of the distance they traveled during a trip, as represented by the graph above, in which the points are ordered pairs of the form our distance. During which interval was their average speed the greatest? You don't have to find slope one by one because it takes much time. Check the line which has a greater slope. I mean, which is steeper. As I see, this one is steeper. If you want, I can show you this line. Look, if I move it, this line is steeper than this one, is steeper than this one, steeper than this one, steeper than this one. So this one has the greatest slope. We choose the first hour to the second hour. So in this question, they ask for the slope of a lines. We just need to compare. Look, as I said, this one, if it's parallel to the x-axis, it has zero slope. It has positive if it decreases negative slope, but it has positive slope as well because it also increases. So if we want to compare the slopes, as we see, the smallest one is C because it is negative. Then A comes because it has zero slope. Then I don't know B or D, but how we can check this? We said if both increase, we said that the one which is steeper has greater slope. As you see, B compared with D is steeper. So then we say D is less than B. So these both are positive. So our inequalities will be C is less than A, is less than D, and less than B. Or sometimes they show it like B is greater than D, greater than A, and is greater than C. Okay, well, so it's all about the slope that I want to share with you. For the following videos, I'm going to talk about the line, equation of a line, and I will mainly focus on the different type of equation that you might face on test A.